Weeds grow over this crumbling platform on a Munich street corner. This is what the Nazi honor temples looked like nearly 80 years ago. Thousands of Nazi soldiers lined up to pay tribute to 16 men who died in Adolf Hitler's first attempt to gain power. Roman Haller is the product of that time, where the swastika hung high and his people were forced to hide low. Haller is one of very few Holocaust survivors.
My life story. My life began in a very difficult time. It was in 1944.
Haller was born in a basement of a Nazi army major's home in German-occupied Poland. In the United States Holocaust Museum's digital archive, you can find interviews with Irene Gut, the woman who saved Haller and 12 other Jews back in 1944. Gut is the former housekeeper and mistress to the Nazi major whose basement Haller was born in.
The boy is a son that his life began in German major villa, I was hiding the parents, Ida and Lone Haller.
In the 1993 interview, Gut points out a picture of Haller's parents, Ida and Lazar, when Roman Haller was 3 years old. The picture was taken shortly after the Haller family settled in Bavaria, where Haller would grow up.
I must tell you, as a child, I never felt anti-Semitism. I had no problem in school. I was often the only Jew in the school.
However, Haller said anti-Semitism is now accepted more than during his childhood.
The anti-Semitism is growing, but in another form. The people, they don't say something bad about Jews. They say, I have nothing against Jews, but I have something against Israel. We don't like the politics of Israel. And this is a new kind of anti-Semitism.
Haller said this is partially due to the political shift in recent years, but Jonathan Shea, an Israeli immigrant and representative of the European Janusz Korczak Academy, says he doesn't fear anti-Semitism from neo-Nazi groups.
In order to be honest with you, my biggest fear nowadays in Germany is from Muslim Arabs, which are anti-Semitic, and not from neo-Nazis. Of course, I know that this phenomenon of neo-Nazis exists.
Before moving to Munich last year, Shea lived in the largely Muslim-populated areas in Berlin. Shea claims he was attacked in the Berlin subway by 4 Arab men who hit him in the back of the head. Politically motivated far-right crime has continued to increase since 2014. In 2017, Munich had a 5% increase from 2016. Nearly half of those were considered propaganda. These crimes include giving the Hitler salute, displaying Nazi symbols, or denying the Holocaust, actions the German government has banned since the 1950s. The Munich Documentation Center has opened an exhibit strictly for documenting each and every hate crime through news reports. These news reports remind visitors daily of the phrase, "It happened and thus it can happen again," a lesson Haller teaches to all who hear his story. In Munich, Ashlyn Webb, Grady College, the University of Georgia.